Alright, live now for a special Labor Day late night stream. Probably too late, but why not? It's Labor Day. There's probably a lot of people that I would hope are watching that are up this late. If you don't have to go to work tomorrow or school, of course. Remember talk about high school or college, because yeah, I'm not gonna have kids here on my channel. Let me make sure. I'm gonna bring the microphone closer to me. Hope you guys can hear me pretty well if you do watch this live or you watch it recorded when I have it up, up for the replay. I was gonna try to do this at 1:30 a.m. Central Time. Got a little busy at work, unfortunately, so had to bump it back to 2 so I give myself time to prepare and to get something to eat, so I'm not hangry during the stream, because I don't want to eat on stream. It's just I might have a drink here or there to make sure I replenish the vocal cords, but other than that, well, I really don't want to do much more besides talk with you guys. If anybody does watch the stream, or of course, if you watch it on replay, then you can just leave a comment, obviously. But I don't know, I just wanted to give this another try. Maybe I'll try to start streaming a little more, maybe. I don't know. Alright, let me move the microphone over here. Hopefully that doesn't change my audio too much. Right now, no viewers, but that's alright. It's still kind of late. I know YouTube doesn't really send notifications right away, and might have to start promoting my Discord server again to get people to be able to watch streams in the future and just come talk, hang out, do whatever else. I got my laptop off here to the side, but I could always put my earbuds in real quick. I can go back and I can watch my stream while I'm doing this, so I can make sure I can hear myself. So let me do a couple things real quick. I can hear myself through. That's a good thing about having my microphone, have the earbuds connected to it. Let's see. I'm going to go to and microphone. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to go. I'm going to listen to myself real quick on YouTube, so you guys don't hear anything extra in the background. So I don't have to pull my phone out for that reason. That's what I've been doing in the past. Alrighty. And I can hear the clicks. See how much of a delay there is as I'm watching myself back. You guys can't hear it, but I can hear it. I'm going to put my microphone so I can hear myself on replay. But yeah, just gonna have some Pokemon cards here in a moment. I'll talk a little WWE. Maybe just talk about other things that's going on. Okay. Alright. So, apologies for the little bits of silence in between. I just wanted to go back and watch my stream, and then I'm going to click off of YouTube. But I may actually go here I have my laptop off to the side as well. I just want to make sure that I mute it real quick so I can see comments between both my, my broadcast here on my desktop, and then on my laptop I can still see comments, which it'll count me as a viewer as I'm viewing my own stream, but, algorithm, right? If they see that one person's viewing it, whether it's me or somebody else, then, yeah. Alright, Alex, I'm doing a solo for the time being. I've already posted on all 3 of my channels. Of course, the main channel here where I'm doing the stream. And then I posted on the TCG channel because I will be opening up some Pokemon cards. I'll show you guys what I have here in a moment. Not a whole lot, but I feel like a decent amount of stuff. it's really just the same product, but you'll see when I get to it. Just also, I also posted on the RC and JRP Live channel, which, by the way, my pal Joshua, J Rose Productions. I hope you're doing all right. Haven't heard from you in a little bit. I know you were feeling a little bit under the weather the last time I heard from you, and I know that you also got other things you got going on in your life. So hey, I understand we all do. And of course, the time difference. It's sometimes evening there while it's late night here. So yeah, major time difference between the U.S. and Australia. I'm gonna probably take my earbuds out in a moment, because I mostly just have the earbuds in. Alright, hopefully that didn't change my audio much, because there's also a microphone built into earbuds, but I feel like it probably doesn't pick up. In fact, I may just switch back and forth, just so maybe I hope it don't affect the audio too much. Oh, so I got 2 viewers. Cool. Looking to see the comments here. Let me go to the chat. Just nobody's commented yet. But cool, I got 2 viewers. Alright. If you're viewing on YouTube or if you're on Twitch, because I am streaming live on Twitch as well. And of course, Twitch, you only can save stuff on there for about I think for about a week before it disappears, but you can save clips. So I don't know. I want to try to get a little more active with Twitch. Alright, I'm just going over here so I can... Alright. So right now it says 1 watching. And then I'm also going to open up Twitch real quick on my computer as well, so I can switch back and forth between Twitch and YouTube so I can see what's going on. So once again, bear with me. I'm still kind of, trying to get back in the swing of streaming again. Alrighty, what's going on with my... Okay. Doesn't say how many viewers are on Twitch at the current moment, but alright. I'll stop wasting your guys' time if you are watching to show you guys what I am going to be opening. Family Dollar thankfully came through for me after not being able to find anything for a while, and I barely ever find anything at Walmart, especially with the new stuff like Black Bolt and White Flare being hard to find. I was lucky to find Destined Rivals a while back at Cracker Barrel, but not again, and those booster boxes are too expensive. So thankfully, found plenty of these. The Knockout Collection with Alakazam and Chiampao. I've opened these off camera. These should still have Surge and Sparks in, which for me is great because for like everybody else, Surge and Sparks was impossible to find when it came out, and I still haven't seen it outside of these boxes, besides a few collection boxes I bought. And I was going to do videos on my TCG channel, but then I ended up just deciding not to post the videos, and I don't know, maybe I'll post them at some point. I don't know, they're from like the winter time before I kind of decided to take a bit of a break. But anyways, I got 6 of these boxes in total. Then I'm gonna talk a little bit about Clash and Paris, which honestly I only watched a little bit of it. I do know what happened, so if you don't want to hear spoilers, I'll have to probably put some on the screen. In fact, I've been kind of thinking about going back and watching it because I honestly did miss a few of the matches. I did watch the opening contest with Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed, which was a pretty good match. It took a lot longer than I think it should have. I think that was like one of the longest matches on the show besides the main event. And you had the post-match beatdown after Roman won, only for him to get attacked by Braun Breaker, and then him and Bronson Reed beating the crap out of Roman before Jey Uso tried to make the save, and while that didn't really pan out very well. But I guess that was a decent match. And then when I was getting ready to leave, I did watch a little bit of the Wyatt 6 versus Street Profits, but I was getting ready for work by the time I was watching that match. And then I also had to go by the store so I get some groceries alongside getting my Pokemon cards. So I kind of missed good bits and pieces of both Becky Lynch with Nikki Bella and Sheamus and Rusev. I got to watch a good decent amount of John Cena versus Logan Paul. So I'm going to definitely have to go back and watch the full show. I was going to try to talk about it in detail. I don't know if anyone else has watched, so maybe I won't do any spoilers here. But I'll just say, for what I did watch, it was a decent show. So I'll probably leave it at that. Maybe I'll come back on at another time and talk about it. But that's it. That's probably the last PLE I'm going to watch for the time being. I've already said on my Twitter, I have no interest in subscribing to ESPN. $30 a month may not be a lot, and I am a sports fan. I do watch college football. I watch baseball. I watch NFL. I watch some college basketball, so I probably would watch it for that. Really help. Even starting to get a little more in the NHL. I've recently got interested in the Dallas Stars because Pantera does their fight song. But I was like, I want to do more than just like a team because of their fight song. Maybe actually get a team. Of course, my teams for the NFL, it's Baltimore Ravens, Kansas State Wildcats in college football, Kansas Jayhawks in college basketball, and the Kansas State Royals in baseball. So maybe I'd have a reason to maybe subscribe to ESPN, but I thought, not really. If I can still catch the games on TV. When it comes to WWE though, because I'm not gonna be home for every PLE unless it's a daytime PLE. If it's on a Saturday or Sunday night, I'm gonna miss it. That's the end of an era because I've been kind of really thinking about canceling Peacock for a while. There was a time where I even missed stuff on Peacock because I would have to leave for work, and if it was a daytime PLE, and I'd miss some of it because Peacock didn't want to load in. And even today, as I was leaving for work, I wanted to catch the main event, and I couldn't get it to work. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to cancel my subscription anyway. I'm done with Peacock. I know they're still going to have some content. I know they'll still do Saturday night's main event 4 times a year, and some other scheduled shows, and they'll still have some of their library. Well, I guess a decent amount of it. But to me, ever since the deal with Netflix, and now that's where Raw is exclusive to, at least here comes the US, the rest of the world gets everything on Netflix, which, lucky you guys. Well, here in America, we gotta go to 3 different services. Now, it sounds like I'm, first world of problems. Like, gotta go to Netflix for Raw. You gotta go to the USA Network to watch SmackDown. NXT's on CW. And then we got streaming, of course, I already mentioned Netflix, and that's where you can watch everything in Raw, both old and new. And then you gotta go to ESPN for the PLEs. And the Peacock will have most of the on-demand content. But then you got the WWE Vault channel. And you've got WWE's main channel. And even the WCW channel they made recently. Which I know there's going to be a Monday Nitro marathon because we actually are on the 30th anniversary when Nitro had debuted on TNT. Kind of too bad the show only lasted for 6 years before. Not even really that. Barely even 6 years. Like 5 years and like 6 months. So before WCW was out of business. Isn't that crazy thing about? Man. Anyway, just checking over here. Not seeing any comments yet. I don't know if the people that are watching are able to view the stream or even comments. But I guess that's alright if you're watching on your TV or if you're watching on your phone. You're watching on your computer, wherever you're watching, your game console. I guess, hey, thanks for being here. I might try to start streaming more, and maybe at some point, my original plan, and I had this idea for close to a week now, I was going to think about ordering some booster boxes. I was going to try to get maybe Journey Together and Surgeon Sparks. That's since I haven't opened any Journey Together. Of course, Surgeon Sparks I owe a decent amount of. And then, like I said, I opened Destined Rivals. But, Destined Rivals is way too expensive right now. I am not spending $350 on one of their booster boxes. Now, I'm not saying I won't spend that much on maybe an earlier set, like, I don't know, Darkness Ablaze or Vivid Vulture. A set that's not in print anymore, to me, that makes more sense. But for a set that hasn't been out very long, and the booster box shouldn't be any more than $200, maybe I can justify $250 even if I paid for it, but $300 to $350 for a set that only has been out since about May, however long it's been, June. I don't remember the exact release date of Desert Rivals. I'm sorry, in the words of the late great Hulk Hogan, that doesn't work for me, brother. That's all I have to say. Say what you want. I don't want. If it's from a legit seller, maybe. But if I'm gonna be buying for some run-of-the-mill scalper, no. Just no. I'm not gonna spend that much money. And that also applies to WWE Topps Chrome. I haven't bought any of that this year. All the stuff I bought and recently is like Panini stuff. Because that stuff, believe it or not, is actually affordable. I've found like hobby boxes of, or not like blaster boxes of like the Prism sets for a decent price, cheaper than what people want for the top Chrome stuff that's out now. I don't feel like spending too much on them. It's like spending $300-$400. I'm not doing that for a hobby box. Even through like some of these other sellers, they want to charge you way too much. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. And then on top of that, I'm trying to keep politics out of this, but the tariffs. You know, a lot of that stuff is not printed here in America. I mean, I'm not gonna sugarcoat. You know, just like the action figures behind me are not made in America. I'm sure even the trade cards. And granted, Pokemon did start in Japan, but I think even the cards that are printed in English are not printed here in America. I can't prove it. I think I've said before in some of my other streams, but I know that a lot of those cards are not printed here in America. I know stuff from like Digimon, the Dragon Ball Super. I think even their cards are not printed here in America, even if it's ones in English. Like these tariffs, man, they're just ridiculous. Like I said, I'm trying to keep politics out of it, but I have to mention it somewhat. And I'm not gonna say how I feel about our president and all. I don't support him, but you know I'm not 100% against the guy, but I still just do not like him. But the tariffs, especially with what's going on with Japan now, Japan won't ship anything to America. So if you thought, oh well, I guess if I can't find English Pokemon cards, I'll just buy Japanese ones. Well, if you wait until the last couple days when the new tariffs went into effect, where now either you can't get stuff from Japan or you have to pay more money. They won't even include the import fees on eBay. They will for China, thankfully, but not Japan. And I know there's a few other countries that are doing this, but Japan altogether is not shipping stuff out. And as somebody who also likes a lot of anime alongside my Pokemon, that's not cool at all. Whatever, what can you do? Found other things to do in the meantime to keep myself occupied. But this has just not been a great time to be a collector. And then YouTube. I'm lucky I didn't get hit up with an ID verification. If YouTube cannot tell with the grays in my beard, I have some crow's feet when I do this. I mean, if you can't tell that I'm like at least 40 years old or late 30s, you need an ID for me. Like, And I don't watch any videos that are made for kids. I think the only time I accidentally watched them that could have been made for kids, I watched like a Power Rangers Morphin compilation, and somebody had the comments turned off, and I was like, I don't want to get hit with that. I've been trying to avoid the Pokemon channel because the Pokemon channel is like made for kids apparently. Come on, like I love Pokemon. I collect the Pokemon trade cards. So I try to be careful what I watch. I'm not watching any little preschool stuff, like because I don't have any kids of my own. I try to avoid that stuff. That stuff pauses my recommendations. I'm like, nope, I ain't touching it. I'm not getting ID verified. Well, why should I give them my ID or my credit card? I'm sorry. Unless I plan on buying YouTube Premium, I'm not giving them my card number. Even then, I'm like, I'm not going to do it. Oh boy, and YouTube in general, man. The whole thing of VPNs, apparently you can't really use them without getting in trouble. And also, I've seen that, once again, as I go from one subject to another, WWE's in a little bit of trouble. Not legal trouble or anything, but I guess Stephanie McMahon on our podcast promoted VPNs, and well, a lot of people like myself don't want to watch ESPN to watch the PLEs. We want to watch it on Netflix if we have to. Hence, can't do a Peacock anymore. So I think somebody at ESPN was not happy that Stephanie promoted a VPN service of some kind. Oh boy, you gotta love it. It's just getting ridiculous. Censorship laws, like with the UK trying to, they're the ones pushing the ID law onto us here in America of our websites, and I guess 4chan I heard is saying nope, we're not complying. We're an American company. You're in the United Kingdom. Like, go fuck yourself is what they're trying to say. Or then there's some Karen group in Australia. Sorry, my pal Josh. I'm sure you may have heard that there's some group that's going after Steam. I think the group is called Collective Shout, and they're trying to censor everything. It's just, let the parents raise their kids. We don't need watchdog groups. So I know I'm jumping from one subject to another, but I'm just trying to think of things to talk about. As I get ready to open these Pokemon cards here soon. I know on Twitch there's the hashtag Pokemon Trade Card Game. Well, that's not a hashtag. Well, here on YouTube, I'll have WWE and Pokemon in my hashtags in the description. But I might do some other stuff here in the stream here soon. I'm thinking about I'll talk about like new Power Ranger stuff. I bought some of the new Reignition figures a while back and not impressed with them, but I also knew what to expect. And boy, Playmates. I don't know what Playmates was thinking about the Power Rangers figures. And it's still weird that Hasbro, a toy company, would license out one of their licenses out to another toy company. It's like, Hasbro, I know you'll probably never get anything but tell, but the fact that you're actually willing to work with Playmates, and nothing against Playmates, I love Playmates. Because, TMNT, that's, man, they've been with Playmates since the beginning. Oh, hey, I got my first comments here. TNQ saying, how are you, friend? I'm doing alright. How are you doing at this late hour? I know where you are, it's probably about the same time, I think. Or at least closer to being a little later. I know it's 2 o'clock where I am. I don't remember if you're in the Central Time Zone or if you're out in the Eastern Time Zone. I can't remember, but either way, I know. Yep, happy Labor Day. Yeah, happy Labor Day. I want to say it's a happy Labor Day, though I've got to work it when I get back up later on today, but that's alright. At least I'm here with you guys, being a second shift employee. I know you are too, so you're able to join me for the stream. So, good to see you. I'm going to take my drink real quick. But yeah. So, of course, got TN Couponer, one of my good pals here on YouTube, and one of my moderators on my channel. Resting up and looking deals. It's 3:22. Okay, so 3:22. So you're an hour ahead of me. That's why I thought. All right, cool. Yep, I always know you are. I'll check out your videos every now and then. You'll always be showing everybody, different, deals that you could show people how to save money at Dollar General or on Ibotta. So I'll see you there now then. Holiday payday for us. Have the day off. Lucky you. I wish I did, but when you work in a retail or in a restaurant, sometimes you don't get that option like I do. I mean, I know you work in a factory from what I remember. So, hey, lucky you. Enjoy your Labor Day off, man. Me, I'll just enjoy what time I have before I go to work later on Monday around like 5 p.m. But, hey, at least I'm here right now. I'm going to be on for the next couple hours so I can just talk for a while and see who else joins in. For now, you're the only viewer. I know one of my other viewers, the Gaming Heel, if he was up right now, he'd probably comment. But I know he's in bed because he's also in the same time zone you're in. He's in New York, so it's already 3 a.m. for him. So I know that's why he's not up watching. He's probably in bed right now. Last video, I got AEW Metal 2025 Blaster Recap. Oh, cool. I'll have to check it out at some point. Like I said, I basically said earlier in the stream, I know that you just probably joined. I don't know how much you might have heard of what I've talked about, but I haven't really got anything as of late. As I've been really trying to check retail every now and then, and even when I check stuff online, the prices aren't all that great. But I don't know, maybe stuff will start dropping in price again. I know Pokemon's just still ridiculous. Ugh. I'm lucky I can find anything and to have at least 3 of each of these, so 6 in total with 2 packs in each box. Oh man, I'm glad I could find something. And I'd mentioned earlier in my stream that I was thinking about getting some booster boxes, but then I thought to myself, with it being Labor Day and it being a holiday where mail doesn't run on a Monday, I would be like, dang, if I wanted to get these booster boxes before Labor Day, I would have had to at least order like at least a week in advance, maybe 2 weeks in advance. That's what I'm kind of thinking about if I do our stream. How to buy a blaster from eBay, pay $2. Hey, $2 more is not bad. I will pay $2 more rather than paying double. That's a good deal. So I'll say that right now. If you paid $2 more, that's not bad. I mean, especially when you just factor in shipping. If you can actually still get it for a decent price, I say take it. That's all I can say. And I already mentioned earlier, I found Panini stuff actually for better prices than what the current top stuff is going for. Yep, definitely can't complain. And if anyone complains, I mean, a couple dollars is nothing versus paying like an extra $20 or $30, like what some people want. Especially like I said, Pokemon is ridiculous. That's why if I can find something for a decent price, even on eBay, like I've been lucky to find like some collection boxes here and there. And like I said, there's some booster boxes that I've seen that are decently priced, but the only way I'm gonna spend that money, if I'm gonna spend $300, it's gonna be on an older booster box. It has to be out of print, so I ain't gonna spend it on a new booster box. And even if paying for, I'm still like nah, because that money's still coming on account eventually. So it's like I'll wait. I'll see how long before these booster boxes drop down in price. When Pokemania starts to cool down, it's just crazy. So let's see. Topps Chrome Baseball, $40 blaster, $70 for Mega Box. Yeah, they definitely $40 for a blaster. We shouldn't be paying any more for than I know $30 is the standard price because you're paying that extra $10 for the Chrome cards. I get that, but $40, man, that's crazy to think of. Hell, the thing nowadays, Pullman packs are $5 a piece. ETBs should be $50, but I'm seeing ETBs going for like $80, $90, $100. And it's just not worth it. I mean, the most I'll spend on an ETB, unless it's an older set, I don't want to do more than 70. I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, Cracker Barrel, that's what they charge. Of course, with Cracker Barrel, if you have their rewards, you know, you can actually save a little money depending on how much money you built up in your rewards. So I could save like $10, maybe $20 almost, and get the ETB for cheap. Of course, that's if I could find ETBs again at Cracker Barrel. I'm lucky here and there if I could find any booster packs. But that's whatever. I'm waiting for this 30th anniversary to go, come and go, like just with the 25th. It just seems like it's been worse this time. People talk about how, we've been through this before, but yeah, it was as bad 5 years ago. I was still finding stuff a lot more at Walmart than, I was finding at least like theme decks every now and then. You can't even find that anymore. And like I said, hell, even Family Dollar, like I said, it's like hard here and there to find stuff. Yes, you are right. Take advantage of every discount you get. Oh, I believe me, that's what I do. Especially if an eBay seller gives me a good offer. If it's worth it, hey, I'll take it. If not, I'll try to give them a good counter offer. They can at least say no, and then, well, like I said, it just depends on how much they want. I try not to lowball them too much. I would say I would try to go $5 less than what they're asking for, but that's about it. Just depending on what they're selling it for. But that's if I want that badly. If I don't, I just say whatever. Alright, I'm going to get another soda drink. I might have to get up and grab another drink at some point once this drink's gone, but but yeah, once again, solo. Not solo Sokola. No, I'm solo tonight. As I've mentioned before, my pal Josh O, aka Joe's Productions, he's not really been joining me as of late, and we do still talk. But I know with the time difference over there in Australia, and the fact he's busy with his personal life, and was recently getting over a bit of a cold from what I had remembered, that he might just be busy with other things. So yeah. Oh, let me see what you said here. My local Walmart cut the card section by 50%. Have to go to Sweetwater Walmart for a good card selection. Damn. Yeah, I've heard a lot of Walmart's been doing that. I mean, I think the last time I went to my Walmart, it was still a full section of cards with, of course, there'd be no Pokemon except for like once or twice this year I've found some. And then, of course, they also have trade cards back in the action figure section. And even then, that's not always guaranteed. Like I said, maybe twice this year I've been lucky to find any Pokemon cards at Walmart. At the one that's the closest to me, where I live, that's like 3 miles away. And I don't always have a chance to go to the other Walmarts, go to Target. So when I do, it's even like, Yep, he's, like I said, I hope he's doing well too. I mean, I do miss streaming with him, doing the stuff on both here on the main channel and then on RC and JP Live, and even the times that he do streams on one of his channels. Hopefully we'll get back together at some point. If it's a stream or a video, even if I'm the one to open up Pokemon cards and he's here, rooting me on, he'll have like his little auctioneer gavel for when we get rid of the code cards. So, yeah, hopefully at some point, I'll get him back up to join me for one of these streams, and we'll see. That's why I was kind of hoping if by some fluke he does show up tonight, and even like I said, if he doesn't pop up in the studio as a cameo, he would maybe be in the live chat with you guys. Yeah, let's see currently where he is. Okay, for him it's 5:30 in the evening. Okay, that's kind of my thought. So I figured it was evening time over in his neck of the woods. 5:31, on a Monday, because they're almost a full day ahead of us. Oh, I say almost, but yeah. I'm gonna get ready to open these cards up here soon. And I'm hoping these are the same ones I bought last time that'll have Paradox Rift and Surge of Sparks. And I'm going to do this a little different. I'm not going to have my other cam set up. I'm not going to have the play mat. So I'm going to open these up in front of my face. I probably will on a future stream. I'll try to get another webcam to where I can have my card cam set up. Good luck as always. Thank you. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate it. Glad you could be here, TN. You always give me the positive vibes. I appreciate it. Alright, so I'm going to open up this first one of the Knockout Collection. The Chiempiao with the stickers. And then we got the... Okay, it looks like, yep, it is Paradox Rift and Surge of Sparks. The Chiempiao holographic with the code card, which I'm not going to take out. I might just save the code cards, because I don't know how many... I don't know, I'll probably still show them on the camera, because why not? Just to see... if I can give out some codes. I think I'll open up the Surge of Sparks after the Paradox Rift here. Because I've got like a decent amount of Paradox Rift. There's still some illustration and special illustration rares that I need. And then, I know with Surge of Sparks, I'm still trying to get as much of that set as I can. Alright. Let me just put the energy to the front. And at least the code cards aren't a spoiler, so I don't mind showing them first. Because all code cards are the same nowadays. Whether they're the black border or white border, it doesn't matter. You're going to get a holographic or better. Oh, damn. Pokemon cards are not in the toy. Oh, well, they are. Yeah. Yep. That's how my Walmarts are. I think every Walmart I go to, that's where the Pokemon cards... Well, they'll be both in the toy section and up front. But I guess every Walmart's different. So, like I said, I mean... It just depends on what your Walmart's like. Alright, anyways, go. Melt up energy. Well, hey, everybody knows, those I know, those I love my metal. Alright, so I'm going to try to have a good place to put my cards so I'm not keep them organized. So, we got a Porygon here. I'm going to try to move stuff off to the side best I can. Try not to reveal the holo, or the better card yet. We got Seadra. Then we got ourselves a Magby. It looks like we have a Vanilla Ice. Vanillite. I almost couldn't read its name. I'm going to try to get as close to the camera as possible. Alright. This is not the best way to do it, but whatever. Anapom. I think I might have an EX, but we'll find out here in a moment. We got ourselves a Snorlax doll. I think this might be one of the first reverse holos coming up here soon. Let's see. We got ourselves a Tinkaton. Alright, so reverse holo here. Looks like a Gliscor. And then we have ourselves a reverse holo Doublade. And then the last card. Okay, Porygon Z's. As you can't tell, those silver borders will throw you off. I thought I saw an EX, but whatever. What can you do? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the 3 cards that are, in the back. I'm going to move them off to the side. And then we'll do the reveal of them here in a moment. just to change things up until I have my usual setup with my card cam. But like I said, that's what I'll do here later here, like on another stream, or if I decide to go back with OBS. So I'm going to move off the three. These are the three cards that are at the end. I'm going to put them over here. Well, no, I want to keep it at the end. I guess I'll screw it. Don't admire the Pokemon. Don't collect Pokemon cards, but admire the artwork. Yeah, there's some good artwork of these cards. Of course, I miss some of the cards we used to have in the past with Kenzo Mori. I always thought he did some good artwork, but there's some good artwork. Like, got the Trapinch here, and he's like he's biting into a rock. Not Dwayne the Rock Johnson or anything. We got a Rellor. We got a Celio. Hopefully this actually works a little better the way I'm holding it. Clobbopus. We have a Fluttermane. We have a Drayton. There is a Kilowattrel. Reverse Hollow is a Shellos. We got Reverse Hollow Clements Quick Wit. And Sylveon EX. Alright, cool. So first hit. And there's the Electric Energy. I didn't move to the front, but whatever. Of course, with there not being a card trick anymore, it really doesn't matter if you move the energy to the front or not. But oh well. So first hit. And this is one I have pulled off camera, so it's a duplicate I could always sell in the future or trade off. But alright, I'm going to move it off here and we'll do the recap in a little bit. Alright, I'll move into an Alakazam box. Alakazam, one of the OGs from Generation 1. Nice hit, as TNQ Boner says. Thank you, appreciate it. But hopefully get something better here soon. I would love to, but I don't expect to pull any of those Pikachus and certain Sparks. But we'll see. Stranger things have happened. Alright. And I've got so many of these, more I can count with all these different stickers that I begin to like Alakazam and and all the other different ones I've bought in the past for the Knockout collection. But there we go. I'm only gonna show those just once. I'm only gonna really focus more on the packs, so we'll get another Paradox Rift here, and then we'll get back to Surgeon Sparks. Alright. Get that code card ready for the code hunters out there. Try to get as close to the camera as I can. Everybody that's watching this, now live, or if you're watching on the replay, whether it be on YouTube or Twitch, probably most likely YouTube, but either way, it's kind of, okay. Might have something, we'll find out if I do. So there's a Remoraid, Pumpkaboo, as Halloween is not too far away from now. Less than 2 months ago. Even though, Halloween was already getting pushed out, and then all of a sudden, I went to Crocker Barrel the other day, and I saw Christmas stuff already getting out. Oh, please don't get me ready for Christmas. I'm not ready for Christmas yet. Let's get the Halloween first. Alright, we got the Zubat. We got the Gimmighoul. We have an Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. A Cyclizar. There is a Professor Turo's Scenario. Reverse Hall Tandemaus. We got Reverse Hall Pumpkaboo. Once again, Halloween vibes. And, well, we got a Toxtricity EX. Alright, cool. So we got a hit out of that. And, well, hey, Metal-type Energy. And speaking of metal, Toxtricity. I always think of Scissor Down, the song Toxicity. Toxtricity in our city, in our city. I'm going to try not to sing it because I know that copyright. Ugh. Even if you're singing, I'm not even that great of a singer, but you're going to mistake me for Serge Tankian from Scissor Down if I started singing that. YouTube bots, come on. Alright, so of course I'm going to put this over here so I can know what is what. That was from Paradox Rift. Alright, so I'll get some more Surge Sparks. Hello, I'm on a roll. Yep, as TN Couponer says. Thank you, appreciate it. Alright. Alright, so for the next pack here, next code card. Alright. The energy is a Electric-type energy, of course, fitting, because once again, Robin Surgeon Sparks, a set that's centered around Pikachu. Alright, we got Oricorio. We have a Scatterbug. A Kilowattrel. We got ourselves a Simisear. We have a Latios. Looks like we got a Koraidon. We have a Ninetales. I'm just trying to watch where I put my cards because I got them over this table on the laptop's on. We got a Quaxwell. It's hard to read the reverse holos when it's blue. Alright, we got a Call Bell. And the last card, well, holographic Iron Crown. Alright. Holographics, when they used to be excited, now they're really not unless you get an EX or better, but oh well, I get it. For the $5 price point, you gotta, I guess, give people some bang for their buck. But even then, in the Pokemon hobby, a lot of people do not consider holographics all that exciting anymore. All right, I got about 4 more boxes here. Let me get our drink here. Just gotta make sure I keep those vocal cords good. And if I ever need to get up to the microphone and do a little bit of ASMR, I'll make sure my voice is fine. But I only just have the microphone off to the side, so hopefully things sound decent. You guys can at least hear me. You know, I don't go for overall perfection, but I at least like to make sure that I sound decent. Alright, I think I will go into another Chien-Pao box here. As we're halfway through these boxes. But like I said, if I do another stream, I'm going to try to, once again, plan out in advance. So if I get any boxes, I'll have to make sure I order them before I schedule the stream. And then also, resist the urge to open them on camera. Yeah, I figured you could see and hear me. But I also like to mess around with the microphone just for the heck of it. Just because it does help the audio. So my audio does sound a lot better than it used to. But if I really want to make sure people can really hear me, it's like, yeah, where I go like, hey, you motherfuckers, what are you doing? What are you doing this late at night? Yeah, just, start talking like, finally, The Rock has come back to YouTube. Oh, man. All the fun I get out of this microphone. Yeah, it can get very savage, yeah. Just like some of these people that come out and they get all crazy. They beat your Pokemon cards. I gotta have the Pikachu, yeah. Oh, the Charizard. Oh, the Umbreon. Oh, no, I'm gonna have that Umbreon card, yeah. Oh, I had to do it. Oh, man, if my pal Joshua was here, he'd be getting on his microphone. He'd be doing his impressions, too. Like I said, I gotta get him at some point whenever we actually have a chance to do anything here. Like I said, I don't know when. As I'm not going to really go too much of his personal life, but I know he said he's going to take a hiatus here pretty soon for some stuff he's got to attend to. But hopefully when the time's right, when we do find time to do a video together or a stream, I'll have to get him, here with me. But alright, get back into some Paradox Rift. That's Surge Sparks again. Of course, same packs for each box. Of course, for a while, they also had, like, Skybot Base and Paldea Evolved or Saving Flames in these. So I'm glad they changed them because I got tired of opening those 3 sets. At least I got tired of opening Skybot Base, to be honest. And it's not that it's a bad set, but of the sets of the era, the one that is the base set of the era is not really that great. Alright. So get into the next pack here of Paradox Rift. Once again, let's get that code card. Going once, going twice. Sold, but not sold to the Tribal Thief. Bronson Reed. And not sold to you, Paul Heyman. You can acknowledge Roman Reigns all you want, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, man. When he started just getting on his hands and knees trying to get Roman to take him back. Nope. He's like, no, I ain't taking you back. Heck no. Alright, so Dark-type energy was the energy that I'm pulling out. Alright. So for the next cards here, we got a Galvantula. We have a Mantike. There's a Pansage. A Minun, or Minun. A Gourgeist. We have a Professor Sada's Vitality. We have a Tatsugiri. Reverse Hall is a Magby. Oh, okay. Alright. We got an illustration rare. Alright, Vanillish. Alright. Awesome. That's a hit right there. I will take that. Oh, yeah. Lucky fan that caught the autograph shoe. I remember that. Yep. When Roman was signing his own shoes and threw one out, then he was going to do another before he got attacked by Braun Breaker. I remember that was pretty cool. So somebody got lucky. Got one of Roman's what, $500 pair of shoes, one of them? Like, man. Alright, so I'll sleeve this up in a moment. We got double hit. Nope. Tingaloo. Okay, well, hey. First illustration rare of the stream. Nice. I will take it. And this is one I have not pulled. And you got the vendor there with the ice cream. You got the kids there. Pretty cool. I'll take it. And hey, can't go wrong with some ice cream. I love me some ice cream. Maybe not an ice cream Pokemon. Don't want to eat the poor little thing. But alright, let's put that off to the side. So that's a second hit for Paradox Rift. Yep, hashtag let's go. Definitely. You got that right. Let's go. Alright, so let's see. Will I get anything worthwhile again here at Surgeon Sparks? Once again, like I said, we will find out. Alright. Code for the code hunters that are watching, where it's live or on the replay. The energy will be a light type energy. Wow. It seems like that's always been lightning energy with the Surge Spark. I swear I've pulled more than lightning energies, but not like it really matters. You get an energy in every pack. That's already 3 lightning energies from those, so. Alright. We got ourselves a Vibrava. There's a Klefki. We got ourselves a Fuecoco. A Glamora. Espatra. There's a Clements Quick Wit. Kilowatro. Reverse Hall Zangoose. Reverse Hall Bronzor. And a Holographic Eternatus. Okay. So far we are 1 out of 3 for certain Sparks. But that's alright. A lot of these cards I do need for the set. So I'm somebody that, tries to collect complete sets along with finding my hits. Even though when it comes to Destined Rivals, whenever I have a chance to open that again, I really want either the Misty cards, either the Misty Psyduck and the Misty's Lapras, or some of the others I do want, but I really want the 2 Misty cards. So maybe in the future, if the booster boxes go down in price, then maybe I'll consider buying some more Destined Rivals, or I'll just try to wait till I can get lucky. And maybe find Destined Rival packs at retail. I say maybe. Alright, opening our Alakazam box here. And then after that, there'll be only 2 more boxes to go before that's the end of what I have to open for this stream. But alright. I'm just hearing a little clicking and clacking of the stickers there. And I don't know, it's weird these are $10 a piece for these boxes, but you only get like the 1 holographic now rather than the 3 like you used to get. But I guess now, since you're always getting a holo or better in these packs, I guess, maybe they think that I guess the best deal they think it is. I'm like, whatever. I mean, anything, I just care about the packs. You know what? Since Surgeon Sparks has kind of been a letdown other than the Sylveon, I'm going to open the Surgeon Sparks first this time. Just to change things up now that we're at the second half of the boxes. Could get a hit, maybe? Seems like always, not always, but it seems like the last 2 packs for Paradox Rift I've gotten a hit out of. So, hey, just change things up and see how my luck goes. Alright. We got another code card, so Gas Energy. Or are we getting our Lightning Energy this time? Or will we finally get a different energy? It is a... Well, wait, no, Fire-type energy. That's at least changed up, so it's not all Lightning Energy, so the streak isn't broken. Alright. But will that mean I get a hit? I don't know. We'll find out. We got a Morlul. We have a Alolan Diglett. There's a Volcarona. Togepi. We have a Armarouge. Jasmine's Gaze. Registeel. Reverse Holo Carfregus. We have Reverse Holo of Drasana. And... okay, we got a full... alright, look at that. Hey, a Jasmine's Gaze full art. I will take it. That's one I've not pulled yet, so hey, there we go. And gotta love the cuties. Gotta love them waifus. So that's a hit right there I'm proud of. So, alright, awesome. We'll sleeve it up. That will be the second hit for Surge of Sparks. And the first full art that isn't an illustration or special illustration rare, but once again, I will take it. So, definitely alongside the Vanilla Vanillish I've already pulled from Paradox Rift, will probably be one of the best pulls I've gotten so far. Alright, alright. Can Paradox Rift well, can it go 3 out of 4 for what I have pulled? Well, we'll find out. Definitely. It is definitely awesome. Thank you. It's definitely a nice hit. Very nice. As Aura said, I'm not going to do the impression, but yeah. Alright. Get back to Paradox Rift here, see if I can get anything else I need. But once again, just to get anything I need for the collection, just, hey, that's all I can ever ask for. Alright, so got our code card here. The energy is a Fire-type energy, so it's second. Wow, so both those packs in that box had Fire-type energies. Once again, doesn't really mean anything. Doesn't matter what energy you pull, you're going to get you're a good hit or not, but whatever. Alright, we got a Lipard. We have a Wimpod. We have an Elekid. Here's looking at you, kid. We got a Tinkatuff. We have a Minior. We have, let's see, a Simipour. There's a Zebstrika. Reverse Hollow Honedge. Reverse Hollow Galvantula. And the last card for this pack is a Chien-Pao, which that was out of the Alakazam box, but would have been funny if there was a Chien-Pao out of the Chien-Pao box. And sorry if you guys saw something fly around. I think I might have saw a fly. Oh boy, this summer was bad. We had flies like crazy, and you know it's cooled down here. The flies don't go away until the temperatures drop more. So I'm like, dang, flies are still around here, unfortunately. I mean, I'm not looking forward to winter, but I'm so glad summer's basically coming to an end almost. It's been getting down into the 70s for highs, which I'll take that over the 80s and 90s, especially over the 90s. Ugh. And I've been lucky that we haven't really reached 100 this year, except maybe once. Other than maybe having heat indexes that went close to 100, but the last week has felt like fall here in my neck of the woods. And like I said, I don't look forward to winter. I'm just glad summer's getting ready to come to an end. Now we're feeling more like fall, so hey, I'll take that at least. Alright, so getting into the last of the Chien-Pao boxes. And I swear I heard that fly buzz real. So once again, if you guys see something flying around, flies like to make their way in the house whenever like I let my cat in, or I have to do anything where I've got to have the door open for a good decent amount of time. Little flies. Oh yeah, definitely fall. Good season. Plus, you know, you got two of the best holidays, Halloween and Thanksgiving, that both happen in fall. So, yeah, I mean, Christmas in the wintertime, that's the only thing I like about winter is Christmas. And after that, I'm done with winter. But let's not talk winter yet. And of course, Chien-Pao relates to winter. Of course it would. Alright, so once again, let's go with Surge of Sparks first. Because it seems like if I guess the last pack doesn't give you last pack magic, I guess, sometimes. But, well, of course, we're not on last pack magic yet. We still got Warren Box after this one. So once again, put stuff off to the side. Let's see what this Surge of Sparks pack. The fly is rooting for you. Yeah, I guess. That or, I don't know. Flies are something else, man. Like I said, I didn't even want this fly to come in here, but, you know, sometimes they just like to find their way in the house. Oh, well. That's why I can't wait. I'm going to have to get some more, like, I got a fly swatter around. If I need to swat a fly, I'll do it off stream, obviously. That'd be a fly on a wall. The fly's, like, looking to see what I'm pulling. Oh, man. Alrighty. Alright. Another code for the code hunters. And I leave the QR code uncovered just to make sure, because sometimes, you know, it just makes it easier in case, you know, you don't want to type it out. If you're a coder, we got Dark type energy. So, alright. So, going to this pack, we got a Spiel. And then we got ourselves a Capsakid, Larvesta. There's a Delmise. We got ourselves a Alolan Dugtrio with that. Oh, look at that hair. You think Alolan Dugtrio uses Head and Shoulders? Alright, we got a Wo-Chien. We got a Ceruledge. We have Reverse Hollow. Word Choreo, as a card just fell to the floor. That's why I have to be careful when I'm putting cards over here on my laptop. Alrighty. We've got ourselves a Reverse Hollow. Looks like a Primeape. And the last card for this pack is a Wow. Winter vibes. I talked about winter and Chien-Pao, which, you know, That was out of a Chi and Pao box. So this time I brought it to existence. Too bad it's not a good hit. It's not a full art or better, but whatever. I have been lucky to pull Chi and Pao's gold card from a Paldea Evolved ETBs about a couple of years ago. Or no, it wasn't even a couple. It was last year, I think. I'm kind of losing track of time, and these years blend together. Who else has thought, ever since 2020, every year just felt the same, to be honest. Like, yeah, there's been some differences up until this year, but whatever. Alright, so let's get into the Paradox Rift before I get ready to get to the final box, before that's the end for the card opening. Alright. There's that code card for the code hunters as always. And the energy will be, well, there's top energy. So that's the first time I pull electric energy in a while in one of these other packs out of Paradox Rift, because that's back before they changed the energies of what they are now. Alright, so we got a Charcadet. We have ourselves a Swablu. There's a Panseer. We have ourselves a Wiglet. We have the Technical Machine, a Blindside, Crocolore, Technical Machine Evolution. There's a Versatile Spinda. Oh, okay. We got ourselves a illustration rare, or special illustration rare, a Mela. Alright, so that's the second full art, and the first full art special illustration rare of the stream. Cool. And the last card is a Morpeko holographic. Alright. So far, Paradox Rift may be winning this 3-2. So, alright, not bad, not bad. I will take it. And like I said, when you can get a special illustration full art, not just a regular full art, but a special illustration one, like I said, I will take it. And that's one I know I definitely need. So I will take it. And hey, look at her. Isn't she a bad? Look at her, man. Look at that pose. I mean, she's like, yeah, look, I know I'm bad. That Torko's like, damn, girl. He's like, damn, girl, give me them digits. Sweet hit. Yeah, you got that right. Definitely a sweet hit for sure. Alright. Okay, so we're almost there. We're to the last box. Hopefully this will have at least one hit. Maybe two. I don't know. Hell, maybe a double hitter. I've yet to do a double hitter where I get 2 hits in one pack. I'd love to do that. Yep, LOL. Yep. Alright. So, last of the boxes here for Alakazam. And then once again, I think I'll do what I've been doing, where I'm going to do Paradox Rift last. But maybe Surge of Sparks could tie it up. Maybe. And if it gets double hitter, it wins maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Alright. Code card right here as always. The energy is a fighting type energy, so if I was doing a counter of energies, I pulled more fighting electric energies than I pulled of metal or darkness. There may have been a psychic energy, I can't remember, but I know there's been more fighting electric energies for sure. Alright, here we go. As we get on to the last pack here of Surge of Sparks, we have a Bouffalante, we have a Phoebus, we have a Crocolore, we have a Tandemaus, and then we have that sexy-haired Alolan Dugtrio. You know, it's technically Magma, but, you know, that's what it says in the description. But it's still sexy hair, right? Clement's Quick Wit. Gotta have that Quick Wit, right? We got ourselves a Paldean Tauros. Reverse Holo Rooflet. Alright, so no illustration or special illustration rare in this pack. As this is a Reverse Holo Grafai. The final card will be a... Okay, alright. We got a full art. We got a slacking full art. Okay, I'll take it. Hey, it's Labor Day. This should be a day you should be slacking if you're not working. You know, you shouldn't be doing any labor. Hence the name being called Labor Day. I wish I could say that, but oh well. Slacking vibes. Hashtag slacking vibes. Oh man, that's what I like to be right now. Just yawn and lay on the couch, you know, not have to really have a care in the world. So, at the current moment, you know, I think I might still give the win to Paradox Rift because the hits may have been a slight bit better. I don't know. Both of them are very good. But can Paradox Rift have the ice on the cake and have one last hit? Could have a double hitter. I don't know. We'll find out. If not, hey, I think I did pretty well already with 6 hits. If I get one more, awesome. If I get 2 more, cool. A triple hitter, that's what I've never really encountered. I know there are like God packs or demigod packs that I've seen people open up, but even then, I don't expect it. Not with this set. I know it's more of subsets like Prismatic Evolutions. Like, I know that for sure. Anyways, there's that final code card for this stream. Well, once again, another Fight type energy. Wow. I've got, like I said, Fighting Electric with it too. I pulled the most energies I've did in this video. Alright. So we got a Gimme Ghoul. We have another Wiglets. We have a Jirachi. Make a wish. I wish for a good hit. That's all I ask for. Especially when I don't have. A Knackley. An Orphaworm. We have a Professor Tauros scenario. Hey, I did good. Yep. I'm not complaining. Good hits regardless. Most of them I thankfully needed, even if I got one duplicate hit. But hey, I still did good for sure. We got ourselves a Mian Shao. Alright, so Reverse Hollow Apom. So if there is an illustration rare, special illustration rare, or gold, it will be the next card. So we'll find out if I do. And oh yes! We got an illustration rare. It is a Magby. Okay. So, Paradox Rift, 2 illustrations, 1 special illustration, plus a normal EX. So already it wins versus the EX, Full Art Pokemon and Full Art Trainer. But hey, Surge Sparks, you tried. But you couldn't get the fire, the Magby, the fire right here. That fire. Alright. Last card is a Galissapod holograph. But you know what? Hey, last pack magic. It did come in effect today, and both those packs in that box had hits. So that was last box magic. Oh yeah, you get that fire up for me, man. Yeah, boom, the explosions. If I had my sound effects to play, I would definitely play that like when I used to do my TCG videos. So there we go. I will do the recap here in a moment. Let me get a swig of the drink, because my pal Josho would say, the man's not a camel, he needs a drink. Yep, I definitely do need a drink. Man. So, as I said before, recap time. Surge and Sparks still did good. With the Sylveon EX, not bad. Even though this is one of the only ones I pulled out as a duplicate. The rest of these are new to my collection, thankfully. 2 full arts, though. Can't go wrong there. Both the Slacken and that cutie right there, Jasmine. Jasmine's Gaze. So Surge and Sparks still did alright for me. But the win definitely goes to Paradox Rift. With, I would say, good hit here, Toxtricity EX. And then we got our 2 illustration rares. With the Vanillish, the first one I pulled, and then the Magby in the final pack of the opening. And then, well, probably the hit of the video, the special illustration full art of Mela. So, yeah, hot for sure right here. You can definitely say that. Hot, cold, but you know what? I'll take what I can get. These are all cards I need. Alright. Now, the only thing left to do is to organize them, get in my binder here soon. And I might maybe go grab a few things here in a little bit in preparation to maybe see what I'm trying to think about what I want to do next in the stream. I've been thinking about maybe build some Legos. I still have those Legos I bought from Dollar General that I haven't really gotten around to. So I might stick around for at least another maybe half hour or so. And, you know, if anybody else does come on, I'll do a recap to show them what I pulled. Because obviously I can't really just go back and reopen these packs. That's all I have for the time being. So for anybody that came for the Pokemon card video, if you didn't click on before now, you can go back and rewind it. Or wait till the replay goes up. Or like I said, I'll recap. But hey, TN, at least you were here to watch it. So at least, hey, I had somebody here. But alright, let me just get another swig of the drink. I may have to go get another drink here pretty soon. But alright, I may take a little break just to kind of do a few things. But I'll keep the stream going just for a little bit longer. But alright. Alright. So I might do that. I might get ready to actually maybe take a little break. I might put a video up because something I've been kind of thinking about. I don't know how my pal Joshua might think about this, but doing like some kind of marathon stream. Now, of course, we could do it on our own separate channels, but I thought about with the RHC at JRP Live channel that maybe we could have like a compilation of our own videos that we can react to, and we'll actually let them go up on the stream, and then, you know, say there could be a certain amount of time where I run the stream solo while he's in bed, and then he and I can be together, and then he can run the stream solo while I'm in bed, and we can, and then, you know, if there's any point in time where, you know, we're both not there, we can put a video on the screen, like have like a playlist. But like I said, I have to basically run this with him because I don't want to just do a marathon stream and expect either one of us to be up for like 24 hours straight. I don't recommend it. I know he's done it for like his trips he's done for his Steam chase and, you know, videos. I don't think I could go up. I've done that in the past where I've stayed up for 24 hours straight without sleep. I can't do that ever again. Especially now with me being in my 40s. No, I will never do that again. Like I did when I was in my 20s, but I was like, no, yeah, I've learned that even if you try to force your body to go to sleep after being up for 24 hours, I'm like, no. But like I said, that's something I'll talk to him about in the future, because I want to do something like that where we do some of the RC and JP Live channel to kind of go back and watch some of our older videos for the heck of it. But alright, I'm just kind of thinking about what I'm going to do here while I'm out, because I'm going to take a little break. I'm just going to go by, let's see. And I may mute the microphone just to make sure that you guys don't hear anything extra, like you don't hear extra audio. So I'm going to go by my TCG channel, maybe put up a video real quick and make sure. Oh, look, I got a spam bot on Twitch. Hold on just a sec. I'm going to ban you, you spam bot. Let's see. How do I'm going to... Give me a moment, guys. It's not on YouTube. I gotta go to Twitch and ban somebody. Nope, I ain't. Ew, I don't even want to say their name on. Alright, I'm gonna do it on my computer, on my desktop, real quick. Yeah, react to first. Yeah, definitely, dude. Oh man, I'd like to go back and react. Oh, my old videos. How I just didn't sound all that charismatic like I do now. And I'm not the most charismatic person. Not saying I don't have charisma, but boy, if you ever watch my old videos, you can definitely tell I was not really all in on it. But, you know, we all grow and evolve over time. I never was the biggest, you know, like, outgoing person like I am today. But alright. I have to see something. So I need to make sure we don't have any extra audio here. I'm going to go to this. Okay, I still have it in the microphone. Okay, there, you guys won't hear it. Cool. I forgot I didn't switch back to the audio. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go ban this. Okay, where are you? How do I remove that comment? Okay. No. Maybe. Okay, how do I click on somebody? Yeah, you're getting... I'm just gonna put this. Spam to moist here, because that's that person's name. There we go. Yep. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah. Bye-bye, bot. Alright, I just had to check that real quick. Like I said, gotta love the spam bots. Yeah, definitely. Fucking spam bots. They suck. But they're everywhere. It doesn't matter where you go. Especially now we have the growth in AI, and it's just like... I fear for our future. And especially with AI here on YouTube and how it could really destroy a channel, basically. But alright. Like I said, I'm about to actually put something up real quick. I'm going to close myself out on Twitch. Well, I'm not going to close out the Twitch stream, because I'm going to keep the Twitch stream going alongside the YouTube stream. But, alrighty. I am going to... let's see. I'll look through some of my videos real quick. In fact, I think I might know a video I might put on just for the heck of it. Let me look through here, see what I can find. Now, hopefully the audio is not too loud on this, so I do apologize if it does get loud. So maybe you might turn your volume down a little. I might turn it down here on this. Let me just do this real quick. Alright. And you just put a caption up real quick. Hopefully I don't run out of characters here on trying to type this. So I apologize to everybody that's just now tuned in. You see me slumped over by my keyboard. Okay, let me just hit save. Let me do that. No, that's not what I meant. Well, you can still follow my Instagram, obviously. I don't use my Instagram. Alright. Let me put this real quick. Let me go to share screen. Let me do that. Share. And then, like I said, I'm going to mute my microphone, and I will be back, guys. I'm going to also turn off the camera real quick, just for the time being, so I can kind of keep things a little bit of a surprise. Okay, so I'll be back soon, guys. Enjoy this video. I'm going to full screen it here soon, and I will be back with you guys. So, won't be too long, but just for now, I'll leave this video up. Alright, guys? I'll be back soon. What is going on, everybody out there in YouTube land? Welcome to another collaboration video here on RHC TCG. It's been a little while, but hey, just doing what we can when it comes to pulling cards. And of course, I have my tag team partner here, one of my good friends for a long time. You guys have seen before. We've done collab videos both here and over on his J. Russell Retro Gaming channel. And of course, joins me with the RHC and Jeopardy Live channel. One and only Joshua, aka J-Rose Productions. Josh, good to see you as always.
Thanks very much, John. It's always a pleasure to be here, man. Always.
Alright. So today, got some stuff I picked up at Cracker Barrel. Because, you know, at Cracker Barrel, more good food, good gift shop. They had some Pokemon stuff, like this Morpeko V Union box. Here is the back of the box. Hopefully you guys can see it.
Well, there you go.
Text there. Of course, we got 4 booster packs, plus the giant Morpeko card and the 4 cards that form the Morpeko V Union card, which I'll get into that a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And then this right here, well, I've opened a lot of this set. This is the third ETB I've opened this. But you know, I gotta open again. Now, if you guys follow me on Twitter, at RHCTCG, well, I finally pulled that Misty card off camera.
Oh, yeah. When I actually heard about that, I thought it's always the best ones that doesn't get shown on right here on the videos or anything like that, which is a real shame. I think it's one of those sort of situations that either the cards are probably camera shy or they'd rather do it in private. I don't know. It could work either way.
That, or there's been times where you've left a stream and then all of a sudden I open a few more packs and I pull a card off a card and you're not there to react to me. It's like, man, like Pokemon, do you just not like videos, or you just don't like my pal Josh? Like, come on, like...
Yeah, what's so cursing about videos, or even me, for that matter?
Yeah. So, anyways, gonna get ready to open these up, and open up the Morpeko box first.
Yep, and, absolutely.
Yeah, and really, at this point, I'm just buying what I can, because...
Yeah.
A lot of places I'm going, Sword and Shield stuff is not being stocked as much, and I'm not big on Scarlet and Violet. No offense to anybody that likes Scarlet and Violet, I'm just not really into the new cards. To me, the Sword and Shield era is where I'm going to say, well, It was a fun ride, so
Yep.
as long as I can still find this stuff at retail, well,
Yeah, exactly
hey, do what I
right.
can. Doesn't matter if it's a place like Cracker Barrel, gets good food,
Yep.
or if I go to Walmart. Dollar General, well, Dollar General moved on to Scarlet and Violet, so... And even Cracker Barrel has with Scarlet and Violet. I was like, nah, I'm just going to stick with Sword Shield stuff.
Yeah, well, that's the best way to go and all that.
Alright, so...
And
of course,
and for those in the viewers over there too, of all the times I act as the auctioneerings when it comes to the QR codes and all that. Well, guys, I'm taking that auctioneering job seriously now.
Yep, he's got it.
I've got it, guys.
Alright, so of course, here is the Morpeko card. General, when you have the 4 cards that are together,
Yeah,
which is a special mechanic. Of course, this is just a jumbo. You know, it's not playable. But if you have one of those jumbo binders like they put out in 2021 for the first partner packs, then obviously you can put it in there. Or find like a special Ultra Pro binder. But, yeah. But here's
Absolutely
the 4 cards, of course. I'm going to try to get them out because also, well, there's some behind them I need to grab if I get this plastic open. We just figure it out.
Oh, absolutely, mate. Yeah, cause
Oh, wow.
I definitely know that plastic's can be a real pain in the ass actually to get
Okay.
everything out of that.
Find the... Oh, there we go. And, yeah, so let me just get that out of here.
Yep, no
In fact, they even
worries.
threw in her card of Professor Burnett, so that was behind one of the Morpekos.
Huh, neat.
And that's, I thought there was something in there. I must have dropped it. Dropped it on the floor. Well, okay. Oh, there it is. I see it now. It was hiding behind one of the Morpekos.
No, there you go.
So, yeah, let me get these cards here. And for those of you who didn't collect back in 2009-2010, they're back during the Heart Gold Soul Silver era, when they actually made something called the Legends cards, which were 2 cards put together. Well, this is a similar concept, the V-Union. Draw all 4 of these cards, put them together, and then you can use any one of those attacks. You guys already saw the jumbo cards, so it's kind of hard for me to do it like all together, but yeah, it just gives you an idea of how the card works.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And for everybody that wants the Morpeko V-Union, well, Josh, get the gavel ready.
Oh, yep. All right, guys, get your code right here. Going once, going twice. One more time.
Yep,
There you go.
it's sold.
It's sold. Anyway, to any of you guys there, watching this video on YouTube.
Alright, so for the Morpeko box, have 2 Fusion Strike, one of the worst sets of the Sword Shield era, and 2 Brilliant Stars, one of the best sets of the Sword Shield era. So, let's open the worst sets, because these pull rates of Fusion Strike have not been good for me. I have not pulled a single alt art, I have not pulled any golds, I may pull like 1 rainbow, it was like that freaking squirrel greeting, and I pulled like 1 full art. Heck, there's 1 full art I had to go buy on eBay, the dancer full art. I was like, man, can I not pull at least a full art of some kind besides Carbomino? Like,
Exactly.
so let me move the Coke off the side. We'll save that for after I get through here.
Yep.
Alright,
Of course,
so I am back.
Our
Trick here
so-
for the front.
okay.
Or it's one to the front with the Scarlet and
call
Violet.
it
Like,
now.
doing Scarlet and Violet.
This.
So, oh,
Alright.
did I do that?
Alright,
I did 4.
so let me
Well,
just take off
I think they
this.
screwed me.
So now I'm here, and I'm glad you
I
can
swore
hear
I
it,
did
Tia.
4 to
I
the
just had to
front.
turn the
Well,
audio down a
there's
little
the
bit.
rare. Corbis is the rare. Wow, Fusion Strike. You
Alright,
really get
let me just take that off.
And there's a reverse all King's Call.
Chris
Well,
Production brought the sounds of it.
well, okay then. Fusion Strike, you really messed me up. Damn.
Yeah, it's made me lose my train of thought I'm doing my job.
Alright, I'm gonna pause it real quick. Man, going back to shorter hair already. See, now my hair is almost about as long as Josh's because I haven't really got a haircut as of late, so that's why I look so much different there, and also the goatee. Yeah, thank you, Tia, and I'm glad to be back. Thank you. So, yeah. Oh boy, it's just crazy going back. This is from a couple years ago, like 3 years ago. I've lost track. Let me scroll down. I might have to... Yeah, 2 years ago. Probably more like 3, because I'm sure it was probably like September or October of... Probably even November of like 2022. So, yeah, this is almost 3 years, but I'm probably going to stop the video there for the time being. I thought I'd just put it on just so we'd have something on the screen while it's gone, so people weren't staring at like nothingness. You know, just to kind of relive
an old video. You know, I don't know. I want to kind of like maybe at some point we'll revisit. You know, why not? Let's watch the full video. Screw it. There's also, in the meantime, I'm getting ready to organize some cards. I got two of binders with me here. Sorry, I kind of screwed up. I got this one that I put my Surge of Sparks in. In fact, let me do this real quick. Let me just do this so you guys can get a better look at the binders. We'll just hold on. Okay, that's better. So I got this binder here. That's my Surge of Sparks binder. So I'm gonna get ready to organize some of those cards into here. This one has Paradox Rift, but also has a few other sets in it. If I can hold it the right way. So, yeah, I'm going to get ready to organize these. And I'm going to actually start organizing these while you guys are still watching this. But I'll still be in the bottom corner to kind of, I guess, give a little bit of commentary. We can go back and watch, you guys watched a little bit of what Joshua and myself were saying in this video. So, let's see. I'm trying to take my name. Yep, thank you. Oh yeah, both cool, especially with this being the one for Pikachu for Surge of Sparks. But hey, got the cool Mega Charizard here on this binder. So, and I've got several other binders that I keep other sets in. Some I'll keep one set in. Like this is like some third party. I don't remember the name of the brand, but I bought it like at some discount store. Well, this one I know was made by Ultra Pro. I know Ultra Pro makes like a good stuff. You know, binders, sleeves, top loaders, stuff like that. So, you know, pretty cool. That just get a way of keeping my stuff organized out. I mean, I've still got some that are in like standard 3-ring binders. But alright. Let's see. I'm trying to look at something here. Take my name off the screen for a little bit. Alright. I'm just kind of messing around here. You know, I've been off here for so long. Trying to figure out how I take the name off the screen, but oh well. Settings. Profile. Shortcuts. I'm just kind of screwing around for the moment. General. Okay, I see participant names. Take that off for the time being, because I'm by myself, so you guys already know who I am. Plus, I just kind of think it's a little distracting when I see myself with my name showing there. Like, okay, so for now, I will still be here, and we're going to watch this together while I'm also off here on the side, organize some cards. So kind of just have kind of way to save the voice until, hey, I got some water, some sparkling ice. This is black raspberry flavored, so something a little better than soda. And I've been drinking more zero sugar sodas as of late. Because I'm trying to get off soda. I mean, I'm still guilty of drinking a regular sugary soda here and there, but I've been drinking a lot less as of late. But alright. So let me full screen this video again. So we'll hit play, and then, like I said, I'll still be here. I'll be reading your guys' comments.
Alright, get your code right here. Go once, go twice. One more time. There you go.
Alright.
Oh,
I swear, I did
on the gavel already.
I did for the front. I'll do the cards off. I know you guys wouldn't have seen it, but for the front, I'll miss it. The old Sword Shield era. Man. Okay. But yeah, everybody that's new to the stream, just thought I'd at least change things up now that we're done with the main card opening. But hey, why not show an old school flashback video?
4.
Oh man. And look, this time I did do it. I got the grass type energy, so okay, that last fail was a fluke. Hopefully it's a sign of better things to come. Yeah, you would hope it's a sign. We got a Lopunny. We have a Marshtomp, Crossseaver, Sandshrew, Cufant, all these binders on the side. Snom, Onyx, Reverse Hall, Virizion Wireless, not the Verizon Wireless, and a holographic Steelix.
Alright, I'm gonna put this right here. Maybe you guys can hear me a little bit.
Not an ultra rare of any kind, but oh well, whatever. Hey, you can't win them all.
At least holographics back then were actually excited.
Win this
Could you pull a bunch of non-hols over and over?
Get your code right here. It's going to be a good one. Going once, going twice. One more time. It's all to the third commenter on the comments right there. What did I say? Comics?
You gotta love it.
Hey, we're all thrown off by that. I swear, I did the usual for the front, and they just like, nope, error pack. You ain't doing it.
Oh man, yeah,
exactly.
Error packs, man.
All right,
That orange probably
Stars.
didn't do
You've been
it
a
right.
good set to me. You've given me 3 out of the 5 Charizards. So could I finally pull that Charizard V-Star Rainbow? Or maybe the Alt-Art Charizard V? Or maybe other cards named the Trail Gallery? We'll find out. Target Type Energy.
Yep.
You got a Double Turbo Energy. There's Nose Probopass. Prinplup. Shroomish. Piplup. Turtwig. Sneasel. Got a Clink. Oh, nice.
Hey, look
Okay.
at Umbreon.
Got a Trainer Gallery hit. Alright,
Woo.
Umbreon. I'm going to move that out the
Oh,
side.
So, real talk. How much do you think that Umbreon goes for now? And it's not even the Evolving Skies Umbreon. It's not the Prismatic Umbreon. But apparently Umbreon is... It's like... It's one of those Pokemon alongside Charizard, Pikachu, maybe Greninja, Mewtwo. You think of some of the big hitters of Pokemon. Like, and it's not that I don't like Umbreon. Personally, I'm more of a Jolteon fan, and then Sylveon's a close second. We're talking about evolutions, but I don't know. Umbreon's cool. Don't get me wrong. I would say maybe somewhere in my top 5. I don't know. I don't know what somebody decided Umbreon was the ultimate chase card ever since the Moonbreon from Evolving Skies, but whatever. Alright. Anyway, so I thought I'd pause that real quick just so I can kind of, chime in on that. It was a nice pull, don't get me wrong, and my pal Joshua, he said that he's a big old fan of Umbreon, so hey, so at least he liked seeing that card. I mean, I didn't mind seeing it because it was a hit for the binder at the time. But, so while you guys are watching this, and I'll play it again here in a moment, I'm actually organizing my cards so I can get them ready for the binder. I'm trying to go by type, which be grass, fire, water, electric. For those of you who don't collect Pokemon, obviously, psychic, fighting, dark metal, there'll be some dragon, the colors types, and then finally the trainers and energies, and then the ultra rares, of course, go last. But yeah, well, other than the EXs, the standard EXs would go there with the rest of the collection, but I'm just trying to get everything organized, and then I'm going to go by a site I use called Pokelector, where I'm going to see what I have, what I don't have, but also I can look at my binder too, but I want to make sure that I keep track of stuff that way, so I'll do that in the background. I'll still chime in here and there while you guys are watching this. But alright, I'm going to hit play again as we don't always
One of my
sleep.
favourite ones.
And a
Blast from
Muffin.
the
Oh, rare.
past.
Okay, we got a hit.
Yep, definitely, and it's actually one of my all-time favorites.
Oh yeah, Umbreon
the
definitely.
Dark Side.
Yep.
Yep.
Say,
I
one of
would
his
say it
favorites.
definitely ranks up there with Jolteon and Sylveon as one of my favorites as well.
Oh yeah, nothing. Yeah, I've got a real good soft spot for Umbreons and all that. Especially the shiny ones. They actually have a different color, which is rather than gold, is actually my favorite color, which is blue in the shiny ones. All right, get your card right here. Going once, going
Gotta
twice.
love it.
One more time.
Bang that gavel, Josh.
Sold to anyone there in the comments.
Yeah, back 3 years ago.
Yeah, if you are watching, if you haven't, well, where are you? Like, come
Yeah,
on.
where are
Make
you?
sure you're
Yeah,
hitting that
come
bell
on,
for
guys.
notification. You're subscribing. Come on, help us out.
Yeah, where are you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be like Christian.
You'll be there somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're not lost in the algorithm like I am. But, oh well, it happens. We just do this for fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Alright, so got a water type energy. We have a Gloria. There's Dusclops, Starmie, Sneasel,
quick.
Bidoof,
The rest
Electabuzz,
of stuff I got the binder.
Chimecho, Gibble, Reverse
Oh yes, he does. That's why I like having there. He's.
holographic.
I like to put it this way. I'm the straight man. He's the funny guy.
guy.
That's how we are.
Really,
I mean, I can be funny too,
lot
but
better
I like
than
him.
Fusion Strike, but hey,
Hey,
Fusion Strike give me
goofball.
one
Well,
hit. So,
me, I'll have my
you know,
my time
oh,
where
yeah.
I'm goofy, but
Absolutely.
we can't both be
Guys,
goofy.
Astral Radiance. Now, I've already pulled my chase card, but somebody would like to have that card at some point. And if he doesn't pull it, well, could I pull it on camera?
That face.
Could Misty maybe someday make a trip over to Australia?
Just keep watching it, people. Watch it.
Alright, so of course, I've opened ETBs before, so I'm not going to show you guys all the contents of it. I'm going to move them off the side. You guys should know by now there's a rule book, there's a
Yep, the usual
guide
stuff you get in
to keep
ETBs,
track of
nothing
what
really
you
different.
pull,
Other than the fact
you
that
get
now you
damage
get
counters
guaranteed
and-
hollow.
You know, all that
Before,
other
I
good
should
stuff.
say, in
Of course,
every
big old
ETB.
block of energies, because of course they don't make enough energies apparently.
No,
Nope.
not any.
Probably
No,
not.
like they used to. Maybe they still do. Probably real hard to find. Who knows?
Yep. Oh, before I forget,
Yep, get your code right here, guys. Going once, going twice, one more time. And if you miss out of it, too bad, too sad.
yeah, but if I could find this other code, because if anyone wants the code for the ETB, well,
Oh yeah, get your card right here. Go. Whoa.
That was not planned.
Sorry, man. It came here by mistake.
Joshua, one of his
Ray
goes.
didn't catch it. Well, hope you got it before Bot did.
One of his
There you go. You
videos.
get your card right here. Go once. Go on twice. One more time.
Oh man, if that wasn't something right there, man.
Alright, well, there's the 8-pack.
I wasn't even. I'll be honest with you guys. We did this video unrehearsed because Josh did open some Pokemon cards, in one of his own videos on his retro game channel. So of course he still had some code cards lying around, and we even did a collab video together. So it's funny that right as I dropped my code card, I didn't realize he had a code card from one of the packs he opened. Of course, you would have noticed, looking up close, it was not the same code card. But hey, why not? For just that little that gag there, Joshua and his little colorful humor. Oh man, I mean yeah, LOL for sure. Oh definitely, we definitely are a great team, man. That's why it's RHC at JRP Live, and we even do a lot of stuff together when we have our chats together, and we have like our two OCs that were like basically if he and I were females, my OC Noel and his OC Yumiko, and how they would act, and we'd be kind of similar in a way where Yumiko would be the goofball while Noel would be the serious one who would be real funny when you don't expect it. But yeah, maybe in the future we'll do more like related to them, and also the other OCs of Ryoichi, which is one of my OCs, at Tetsuya, which is one of Joshua's OCs. But yeah, just a team that we're quite a team. And then of course we have our friend the Gaming Heel that we have talks with, who's kind of that middleman. Oh boy, if you've ever watched one of the streams we did a while back where he did jump in and boy, when he and Joshua go at it, oh boy. And you'll see when they talk to each other in the live chat where they'll just give each other crap, and it's just, man, quite the party when the three of us are together. But alright, back to the little watch along here.
For Radiance.
While I continue to
Point,
organize stuff
if I
here
pull
on
anything
the
else I need
side.
to set, I'll be happy. The Misty, well, if I pulled my third ever one, second to be pulled in a pack, hey, that's a bonus.
Oh yeah, definitely would.
Trying to pull Misty and, another one.
And so you guys are
Not
actually
all-
watching
not
this
that
video
easy.
right now. Fingers crossed for us.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, got the forward to
So,
front
just gonna
here.
organize these while you
Got
guys
Let's Type Energy.
enjoy this video.
There
As I
is
said
the
before, broken record.
super effective glasses. Also the reflective.
Yep.
Bronzong. Got a Do What. There's Togepi.
Togepi.
We got a Chatot. Magnemite. Teddy Ursa. Hisuian Sneasel. You got a Hoot Hoot Snow Trainer Gallery. And holographic Hisuian Samurai. Alright.
Oh boy. But hey, there's only just one
And,
pack
the
of
good
the,
thing about
of the 10
watching
ones,
this.
I believe.
8, because it's only
Oh,
10 if you get like a subset. Like Crown
Oh,
Zenith, Shining
Well,
Face.
nowadays you only
or
get 9
Champions
in any
Cup, which
ETB.
is
They changed it,
considered one of the
obviously.
worst
but,
subsets.
how things
Only
are different now.
because, everyone wants a Charizard, but the rest of the set's kind of meh. And
Yeah,
there's two
that's
Charizards in that set, but yeah.
Right, too easy. Get your code right here once again, guys. Go once, go twice, one more time. There you go.
Alright. Second pack in. At this point, like I said, just anything I can pull that I don't have.
Playing kind of
No,
lo-fi
there we
in a
go.
way, but it's not lo-fi. But hey,
Let's
just
see what I can pull here.
break
pack
Psychic
open
type
and
energy.
chill,
Here's
right?
looking at you, kid. Oh, Togetic. We've got a Bisharp, a Frogly, a Pursuing Growlithe, Bronzor, Rufflet, a Pursuing Quillfish, Rowlet, Reverse Hall Cyndaquil, and Pursuing Bravery, non-hall rare, which
this
Scarlet Violet. You kids that are gonna collect it are gonna be lucky that you don't have to pull non-holo.
yeah.
You guys are getting better pull rates with that stuff than what we got with
Well,
Sword and Shield,
I would.
Sun and Moon, X and Y. Okay, I'm gonna stop before I turn that old man shaking his fist at
Well, it's not a guarantee you're gonna get good pull rates. 'Cause now that you get a holo guaranteed, even then it's like you can pull the same holo over and over before you pull like an EX or a special illustration rare or a, or even just a regular 4 or gold. So it's even then like the holographics now replace non-holos and being something that you don't want to pull, but unless you want to collect the whole set like I do. So yeah, how times have changed, but oh well. I'll never say, hey, you can play by pulling a holographic, but think back in my day when holographics were impossible to pull. But alright. Thought I just would pause it for the moment.
Cloud.
Yeah.
Back in my day!
Where's the
Grandpa
double barrel
Simpson.
shotgun?
Yeah.
Alright, get your card right here. Going once, going twice, or one more time. Sold. You're welcome.
Yep. Alright, pack number 3. Come on. Give me something big. Need a big hitter. Alright, well, love my metal. Got some metal type energy here. Alright, Hippolytus, I believe. We got a Dark Patch. We got a Magneton, Combi, Ralts, Nickit, Togepi, Chatot, Reverse Hall, Regieleki. Okay, Hisuian Television B. Not bad. It's one up pull.
Hey,
but
it's
still,
not.
but alright.
Alright.
The second
Decent
ultra
at
rare
the
pull of
time.
the video. And of course,
Yep.
That's
Right here,
Mr.
going once,
Josh.
going twice, twice, one more time. It's go. There you go.
halfway through the packs, guys. So far,
Yeah, there you
nothing
go.
too big. Just more bulk for my Astral Radiance collection, but yeah, once I do take a step away from Pokemon card collecting, when I can't find any of this stuff in retail, yeah. That means
So I
more
said,
bulk to-
and then I got into
pile
Scarlet
up my
Violet
house.
stuff, but
Oh,
Boy, my house is full of Pokemon cards right now. I mean, not literally, but it might as well be.
Yeah, you might as well call it the Pokemon Card House if you want to think about it.
Yeah. All right,
Pokemon
got
card
ourselves
house.
a V-Star marker. All right, there's Roxanne.
Mm-hmm.
We got a Curlia. We got Grant, Stantler. There's a Birdmite. There's Hippolytus. So Hippolodon was one I pulled earlier. I kind of knew I had the name wrong earlier. Cyndaquil. Good old Scyther. Okay, alright. I do believe I need this one. Got a Zamazenta V with Hop in the
that was good.
background.
That was a
Alright,
good pull.
nice.
There you go.
And-
Battery, I believe.
Ooh.
oh, look at that!
There-
Put the effects in there.
I may or may or may not have it. I think I have pulled this recently, but
Oh,
hey,
man.
great bait if I
Oh,
already
I
have it.
missed
So, there
doing
we go.
that.
But hey, a Rainbow
Right
Rare.
back in my heyday of
Double
when
hit
I was
pack.
playing stuff on a regular
At least
basis.
right side, double hitter,
Really
and
trying to.
it was actually for those that you're looking for.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, get your go right here. Going once, going twice, one more time. Out of this world.
Alright, guys, we're getting to the last half of this ETB.
Let's make this a real good one. Let's call it a banger after banger.
Yes, that would be awesome. Alright, we got a water type energy. We have Choi. We have a Quilava. We got a Heavy Ball. Pawnyard.
Yep.
Fujiana. Yanma. Drifloom. We have a Sudowoodo. Alright, Radiant Greninja. I've pulled 4 of these in total already.
Drum roll.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yep, I did.
But
Definitely
kinda-
was for sure.
No, just an Avalog. Okay, well, one pull, even if I don't really need it.
Seems like double hitters
Always
were
it's always
much
trade
easier
bait.
back
Sure,
in
I
the Sword
sell
Chiller
that.
than
It's
they
sell a
are
few
in
of my
Scarlet Violet.
duplicates.
Not that it still can't happen,
I
but
was gonna try to sell some more.
it's just they were more common back
Oh,
then.
might as well. And get your card right here. Going once, going twice. One more time for the second last time. So,
I mean, definitely
Uh,
Sword Chill,
not
definitely
yet, I
towards
still
the
got
end was
3
more
more
generous with
packs.
the pull rates
Oh,
versus
well,
what
there you
you're
go.
getting
Yeah,
out of
that's why I
Scarlet
said we're halfway
Violet.
through the part of the open. That's alright, that's alright.
there's only one ahead.
Yeah, that's alright. I may have something. I saw some in the border. I'm not talking about the Mexican restaurant.
We're gonna have to wait until we pull that last.
Blast, or it may be in the reverse hall spot. Remember, trainer gallery.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay.
Darkest type energy. We have an energy lotto. There's a Quilava. There's Zizu. We have a Rowlet. We have a Bronzor. Oshawott. Hoot Hoot. Cricketune. Versal Roxanne, so not trainer gallery. Okay, no, wow,
rainbow.
2 rainbows in one box.
Oh, I missed the
And
rainbow.
this is not what I've
Raiders.
pulled. Dang, they're just giving me some stuff I already have, but not bad. 2 rainbows, not bad.
Yeah, you can say it's actually the colourful pack by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever pulled 2 rainbows in one box. Maybe 1, but 2? Wow.
You heard it from the horse's mouth, folks. This is a ROC TCG first.
Yeah.
Alright, get your card right here. Going once, going twice. One more time for good luck, and sold anywhere out there in YouTube land.
Yep. Second to last pack. Can anything beat these rainbows?
I mean,
Which
gold.
rare gallery that I've pulled in.
Like I said,
Yeah,
I miss
Alongside
rainbows. That's something I wish
Throwing
never
Stars,
ended
man.
after Sword and Shield, but whatever. I guess the
We got
Terra
about two
cards are the
spoilers,
closest
guys.
we get to
Two
rainbows
spoilers
now.
right there.
At least the
Yeah.
Terras we got
down
Stellar
near
Crown.
me and one down
Well,
underneath John there.
keep in mind, this is not a set of Charizard, so if I was doing Brilliant Stars, then yes, there'd be a chance for Charizard again.
Or Lost Origin, where I went crazy
Show
when I
up.
pulled that
We'll see.
Charizard Trainer
At
Gallery
this point,
card.
it's almost kind
I
of
didn't
like
realize
a
later it
little
was pretty
finger in the
common
face
for a
if
Trainer
she does
Gallery.
it.
Oh,
But that's
well.
alright, it'll happen.
It was nice to pull
Dress
for
up
the first
energy.
time.
All good.
We have a Yanmega. We have a Silene. We have a Curlia. We have a Mischievous. We have a Barboach. Scyther. Mantine. Sven Quillfish. Ooh, nice. Trainer Gallery. Mightyena.
Like I said,
Not
man.
bad, not bad. So, no
Sword
missing,
Shield
that's
was
okay.
definitely more generous with the
And-
hits towards the end.
Non-haul rare.
A
Alright.
pull's a pull.
Hey, so far though, doing pretty well with the pulls here. So,
Oh, yeah.
let's
Yeah,
go.
my best
Second to
pull.
last.
This video's I've
Yeah,
done a lot right here.
There's your
Especially
code right
having
there,
Joshua
guys.
to make
Get
it
it
more
while it
exciting.
lasts. Going once, going twice, one more time. You're too late.
Yep. Well, could I have some last pack magic, or will this be a dud?
Magic, please. Magic, please. Yeah, say it with me, guys watching. Magic, 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 magic.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I haven't seen anything yet to say otherwise. So we will soon find out. And
Well,
I'm
let's
not even
hope.
going to do the trick I've done before where I wanted to see if Misty was in the pack. So, if she does come, cool. If not, well, we'll find out. Anyways, they got the V-Star. We have some sweet, sweet honey. We have ourselves a Cranidos. We have a Piloswine, Bronzor, Rowlet, Oshawott, Scyther, Stantler, Raiden Hawlucha, no Misty, and it's a card I've pulled. One wants these
Yeah,
rating cards,
those
I've pulled
ratings
all
were
three,
very
so I'm not
common.
as excited unless it's another 7.
Drum roll.
And the final card is... Okay, Starmie V. Well, it's not Misty, but hey, it's her Pokemon, so I do believe I might need this for the set. So, we do end with a hit, so I'll take it.
Hey, anytime you
worries.
hit just like in the stream earlier.
Mind you, second best one.
Enough a hit.
Alright guys, so just got done sleeving up my pulls here. Good decent amount between the cards I pulled in the Morpeko V box. And of course the ETB. Wow, 2 rainbows plus the other pull. So, Fusion Strike, while it didn't really deliver me anything in the terms of Ultra Rares, hey, it gave me a hollow, so
Back when
You
Halls
get a
were
pass,
hits.
Fusion
No, they're
Strike.
not.
Professor's Research Holographic from Brilliant Stars. Not the best pull for Brilliant Stars, but hey, there will be a better one here soon.
Yep.
Get into Astral Radiance with the holographics. Samurott, decent.
Yep.
And then we got this Radiant card here of Hawlucha alongside the Red Greninja. You know, still cool cards even if I pulled them over and over.
Oh, yep.
Got the Typhlosion V here. Still decent card. Of
Yep.
course, 2 rainbows because, yeah, gotta love them rainbows, especially since you don't see them in Scarlet Violet anymore.
Oh, absolutely
The
not.
Samurott V-Star and the Machamp V-Max. But here we go, some of the best pulls. Trainer Gallery of Mightyena from Astral Radiance.
Yep.
Oh, that nice Zamazenta here with Hop. But man, Starmie V. Now, obviously, would be better than the rest of these, but hey, I'm going to give it an honorable mention because I've already got the Misty that I needed, so,
Yep.
you know, Starmie gets some love. But this one probably is the pull of the video from this
Yeah.
nice Umbreon. Very nice
yes.
card.
Look at that.
Yep, so guys,
Look at the beauty of it.
yep.
Easier to pull than
Alright,
that
so go
damn
wrap it up
Umbreon
here,
from
Josh.
Fallen Skies.
Want to leave anybody with some parting words before I end the video?
Absolutely. And guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up and everything. And most of all, give it a subscribe. You guys take it easy. Have a good one. And most of all, game on.
Game on.
John, take it
Yep.
home for us.
As always, guys, thanks for watching. Rock on, keep collecting, and stay.
Alright, so that's it. That is an old video there for the past. I said 2 or 3 years ago, this could have been 2020. I want to say it definitely was around 2022, maybe 2023, I don't know. Either way, to go back and watch this, it's just, man.
Ah, blast from the past. Alright, so we're gonna hit stop sharing there. Alright. Wow, man. Just looking back at me and Josho. And Josho, since then, if you guys have seen one of my previous streams that he appeared in, has since moved to another house. So that house he's no longer in. So if you guys do ever see him on camera again, it'll be a different house. Yep, definitely a nice flashback. Definitely for sure. Makes me want to go back and watch a few more videos, and not just, Pokemon ones, but also look through some of my old wrestling trading card videos. To a different time before cards were hard to find and more expensive. Anyways, as I said before, guys, I'm just organizing stuff here. I've already got a good decent amount of my Surge of Sparks cards here in a pile, which I'm still trying to get more of that set into my binder. Paradox Rift, there's probably a lot of these cards I have besides the ones I pulled that are my full art, so I'm just doing that off to the side while you guys watch this video. So let's see, I think before I get ready to end the stream, because I might just do the rest of this off camera. Let me see some real quick. Because I know my channel was built more off wrestling card content, not so much Pokemon. That's more the TCG channel. So, yeah. Let me see something. Let's look for another blast from the past for the wrestling fans. So, let's see. Switch. I gotta go back to my main account. Man, I gotta go into a deep dive and look for some old stuff. Oh, man. Let me see if I can... Let me type something in. So I'm going to be hunched over for a moment, and I'm looking close to the microphone. Alright. I'm just going to hit enter. Let's see. Let me look for one of my... I'm looking for one that has some good views. Man, just to see all this stuff from all this blast from the past, I think I might know the video. I'm looking for one of my most viewed videos. And I think I might have found. I think it's the one from 2015 that has over 16,000 views. Which, man, I never thought I'd ever get that many views, but I used to get a lot of views back in the day before I eventually kind of just stopped really doing a lot. I go on my career studio, but I'm actually just looking on my channel to look for the videos. So, you know what? Let's go back to a WWE Topps 2015 opening. Because why not? Let's revisit and see my old quality before I started adding music and started increasing my production values a little. Yes, back when you got relics. Yes, oh, those were the days. Oh, man. It's like now with what's going on with Topps, it's just not the same than the second run, or I guess technically third run, because they did do cards back in the late 80s to early 90s, and then again from the early 2000s, and then now what they're doing, it's just, yeah, it's just not the same. One video that has 70,000 views. Oh, I do? Hold on. Let me go to my creator studio. Maybe that's where I should go. I'm going to look that up real quick. Let's see. Filter. Damn, where do I go for most views? I know I could probably find it. Damn. Yeah, if I remember which video it was, that's the problem. I'd have to go to my playlists. Let me see. Let me go to my trading card openings. Maybe I can go... So for anyone that's just joined in, you're kind of wondering what's taking so long for me to look for these videos. Let's see. 70,000. You said one that has 70,000 views. It has to be a trade card video. Because I don't think it's any of my other videos, like my vlogs or any of my... Okay, I see which one it is. It was a trade card for... Okay, 20... I figured it was Topps 2015 Chrome. That's the one. Alright, so I'm going to go to the video directly. That's... I had to go through my current studio to find it. And it's only 8 minutes, so... Alright, hold on. Let's just do this. Let me... Man, let's go to another blast from the past. Oh boy, this is going to be something. And let's do share. Man, look at this. The old photo tent I don't use anymore. Alright, here we go. Blast for the past. Alright, let me hit play. And
What is going on, everybody out there in YouTube? What is going on, everybody out there in YouTube land? Revolution El Cowboy here. And I'm opening 2 WWE Topps Pro 2015 boxes.
This is when I was getting ready to turn 30.
That's right, I got this one right here. This one is a $10 box. And this is a standard $20 box. So here's a $10 box. This one has
so
18
different.
cards. Packs with an insert may contain 1 or 2 fewer cards. And then, I don't know if you guys can see it.
I miss
Of course,
the
there's
exclusives.
everybody's
These
autographs.
Walmart, man.
4 exclusive Atomic Refractor plus an exclusive Sting card inside.
Oh, the Sting tribute.
So in
set,
front of this
those
one,
are
there's
cool.
Daniel Bryan, John Cena, Sting.
Yeah, one hanger, one blaster.
Mark Henry,
Yep, that's
Brock
what they were.
Lesnar, Seth Rollins. Then here, Dean Ambrose, Hulk Hogan, and Undertaker. And then this box has 7 packs plus 1 bonus pack with an exclusive Sting card. Same thing, look for Sting relics and autographs only at Walmart. So remember, these are at Walmart, guys. If you go anywhere else, you can't find anything related to Sting, you know, when it comes to the autographs.
This may or may not be the one I pulled a big hit.
Hogan,
I don't
Ambrose on
remember if it was
top.
this or if it was in
So
a.
once again, Mark
if it was
Henry and
one of the jumbo
Brock
packs,
Lesnar, Seth
rack
Rollins.
packs.
And then
Yeah, I bet.
Sting
I
on
know
the
they got
side.
to be 10 years later.
So I think I'll
Imagine
start
how
with
much a Holly
the
box goes
$10
for,
box
if you can
first.
find one.
I'll move on to the $20 one.
Boy.
And
How
when
I
it comes to the
miss these.
2015 set, I've got the base set complete for the most part. I'm just needing to get some more inserts, but when it comes to the Chrome, it's pretty much the same set, just obviously the cards are much shinier, they're thicker,
Yep.
they're more expensive. I know the Topps Chrome packs go for a lot more. If I can get this thing open.
Way
Okay.
too fucking much.
Gotta rip that thing out. Alright.
Man, look.
Throw this back in the
Some more
background for the heck of it.
plastic. Yep. Yep.
Alright.
Number 2 agree. Yep. You got it.
So I got myself a coupon.
Oh, those coupons, man. I miss
That's a
those.
very cool coupon.
Save a little bit of money.
And once
but
again,
you need to
save
some money in this economy.
$3. And I think we'll save the Sting card for last for this one. Alright. So for the first Topps Chrome, here's Kane, the Director of Operations.
Oh,
Kept
you
his
can
job,
see
by the
me.
way.
There I am. You can see my
There's Jack
reflection.
Swagger, Emma, and you can see my reflection. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Ray White, who was victorious over Ryback at Payback. Alicia Fox. Naomi.
Yeah, the old coupons, man. We don't
Old
get those
Dempsey.
anymore.
Hulk Hogan.
Rest in peace. And of course, this is before the whole
Stephanie McMahon,
sex
who made a
tape came
return
out of
after
Hulk
about
Hogan,
a
so they started
couple month
canceling their
hiatus or
cards
so.
they had for Hogan. Or
It seemed that
merchandise.
way.
Crazy that was a different time.
Rusev. Kofi Kingston. Renee Young. Stardust. And now here are the refractors.
Stardust. Cody
Refractors.
Rhodes.
Sorry, guys. Keep the language. We got Aiden English from NXT. Sawyer Fulton from NXT. Paige. And The Miz. Alright. And now for the Sting insert card that you'll only find in this set. We got it right here. Sting wins the 1994 European Cup. And this is card number 15 of 40. Because remember, you only get to find 10 cards at a time of each one of the Sting inserts in particular sets. And I'm assuming that from now on, all the Sting cards are Walmart exclusives, which that works for me. I prefer them to be at Walmart anyway. I go to Walmart more. I go to Target, Kmart, Toys R Us. Alright, so now we're going to go
Toys
to
R
the
Us.
main box here, the
One of
$20
those two
box.
places is not around anymore. The other is barely
So
around.
I don't expect, anything
other than the
special
Kmart
to the
that's still in
Sting card.
Florida, but-
Since you don't get a relic
Yeah.
in this box,
And the other one, Toys
you
R
know,
Us
other
beat
than
at
the
Macy's.
Sting insert, which that's fine.
Oh, boy.
You know, that's my mummy, man.
I gotta pause it real quick. Crazy that 3 years later, Toys R Us would close down all their stores here in America. Yeah, sure, Toys R Us would make a comeback here, but barely. And then Kmart, well, Kmart's on life support at this point. How times have changed in 10 years. Yeah, but anyways, back to the video. I just thought I'd just do that real quick.
So here are the main packs.
Man.
And here is the bonus pack with the Sting card. So we're going to open these packs first. And then we'll open that pack last. Alright. Here is Adam Rose. Darren Young. Goldust. And from NXT, Angelo Dawkins.
Yeah, me too. Kmart was a cool place. I went to Kmart a good decent amount when I was a kid alongside Walmart. Target I didn't start going to until I was an adult, honestly. My mom didn't really take me to Target all that much. The Toys R Us I had a lot of good memories there, both as a kid and as an adult.
Alright, here is Layla. Randy Orton. El Torito, and then a Hulk Hogan insert card, which shows him an Ultimate Warrior, wins the grand finale match of Survival. And of course, these ones won't be chrome because these are part of the ongoing Hulk Hogan inserts set, along with the Sting inserts.
Which sadly they had to
which you know you
replace
can find
the
these anywhere. It doesn't have to be
after
just at
the sex
Walmart.
tape
Only the Sting
came
cards
out,
at the current
and
moment
they
are
had
found
to
at Walmart.
scramble
So
to
just remember that,
figure out how they were
guys.
gonna do
And there's
rest
two
of the
more
cards to
sets as far as I know. There's a Road to WrestleMania set coming out and an Undisputed set, from what I've heard. So I don't know what AR sets will be coming out, but those are the ones I've heard will be coming out
not
soon.
having Hulk Hogan and the
Here's
individual cards
Sting.
made no sense. They should have just.
Looks different. This is like a different photo than I remember. I thought he was wearing like his black singlet look in the last one I had, but okay, it's different. At least
I know they
what I
did that from
remember.
time to time. They'd have alternate arts.
You have Larry
sets, just
Zbyszko.
like you'd see in Pokemon. The
From
alternate wrestling
NXT,
cards.
Colin Cassidy. How you guys doing? How you doing, as they say it. And The Rock.
I guess that'd be an alternate photo, not alternate art, but whatever.
Alright. Another Corporate Kane card. Another Jack Swagger. Another Emma. So some of the cards we already got earlier in that box.
Yep, of
Emma,
course. Duplicates are always going to get duplicates.
and Natalia.
I knew. Alrighty. I'm just getting everything, once again, preparing to organize. Poke-Elector here a little
Here's
bit.
Bray Wyatt once again. Alicia Fox. Naomi. And Mark Henry. So I already pulled a decent amount of duplicates. That's fine. Sometimes you're gonna deal with that, you know. I mean, it's not like I don't already have these cards to begin with, but I just now have them in Chrome version. Alright, for NXT, Bull Dempsey. Hulk Hogan.
Rest in peace.
Steph McMahon. And Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy Uso back
Alright,
in
here's the last pack.
were
I got
so
both more
different than they are
duplicates.
now, man.
So I
Not
pulled
trying
a
to change.
lot of the same cards
But
I
you
got
gotta change over time.
in the $10 box.
Let's see how successful Jay Uso
Oh well,
was.
that's gonna happen. Alright, for the
Hey,
last
congrats
pack
to
before we get
Jimmy,
to the
though.
bonus
You know,
pack,
he and
we got
Naomi have to push it all
Rusev,
together.
R-Truth, Ric Flair, and Diego. Now for the final pack with the Sting insert, and the 3 other cards. Okay, so we got Tamina Snuka, Bruno Sammartino, NXT Angelo Dawkins, and here's the Sting insert. Defeats Avalanche. And this is number 19 of 40. So not bad. A couple cool Sting inserts. The refractors were pretty cool. But other than that, I would say a pretty decent opening here.
Yeah, you get what
And
you get.
well,
I mean,
if I have a chance to
yeah.
find more of these boxes, obviously I will do some more. But for now, that'll be it for my
Yeah,
trading card
they're
videos.
easier
At the
to
current
find.
moment, I have an announcement coming up pretty soon that will kind of affect the future of the channel. I mentioned that in
I
my
say that a lot.
payback review video. So
I
yeah,
swear,
just
every
stay
so
tuned,
often I have a
guys. I'll
future of the channel update.
have a few more videos coming soon. Anyway, I'm just
Back when
general
I was
toy-related videos and just other stuff. Anyways, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Rock on and keep collecting.
And that is it. we will stop sharing there. Man, of course, that's back when I was more active, when I wanted to make YouTube more of my regular gig, and when I wasn't working as much. Didn't make any money off it, but, you know, I wanted to make it more than just a hobby. Nowadays, that's just what I prefer it to be. It's just a hobby. But I'd like to make a career. I mean, yes and no. Everybody kind of says they would like to make a career out of video making. But, you know, I just like coming on here, commenting with you guys, watch some of my old videos. Oh, man. You know, it's already 4 in the morning. Here I am. So I know it's already about to be 5 for you, TN. I'm glad you enjoyed the flashback. I'm glad you did. I thought I would make the stream a little more interesting. Plus, it gives my voice a little bit of a chance to rest. So I'm not going, I'm about to hack up a lot. Because I do that so many times in my streams without, rehydrate. So I thought, let's change things up. Since I don't have somebody else here, on screen with me. So I'm doing all the talking. So I thought, well, let's just do that since I'm using Restream. So speaking of that, let's get a drink real quick before I get ready to wrap things up. Because it says it's going to go 2 hours at most. And I think I pretty much have reached my limit. Plus, I'm getting ready to go to bed here soon. So do this. But it was fun actually doing this. A late night stream. Maybe I'll be back again. Who knows? Before the end of the month. It seems like I've done one stream a month since June, and because I did one in July for the passings of Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne, and the only other stream I've done was back in March when I found Pokemon cards again. So, yeah. Well, and also in June as well. But yeah, guys. Before we end it, once again, let's get a look at these awesome hits I got from the Pokemon Open earlier. So for Surgeon Sparks, the cute Sylveon EX, which is the only duplicate I pulled. The Slacken EX pull art, and Jasmine's Gaze, probably one of the best pulls of the video, but the best pulls are about to come with some illustration rares here of Vanillish, and then the Magby, and I think I got, the EX here of the Toxtricity in the back, and probably the pull of the stream has to definitely be this Mela special illustration full art. I hope to do another open at some point where it'll be some booster boxes, maybe some wrestling hobby boxes. Might open some Dragon Ball cards, some Digimon cards. Hell, I even want to open some more blind bags. I've been buying a lot of these at Cracker Barrel, and maybe I'll see if I get some online. I've been buying like these, like key charm, like bag clips, like a Dragon Ball, like got a cool Goku one here. So I thought I'd show that off. I just haven't really been opening them on camera, but maybe I will open them on camera again. I don't know. I just need to think about when I'm going to do these streams, whether they be a random pop-up stream, when I schedule in advance, where it be a day in advance, a few hours in advance, maybe a week in advance. I don't know. We'll have to see. Alright, I'm glad you were here, TN. You kept me company, so I wasn't just talking to nobody. So thanks for being here. I'm glad I actually did a late night stream. I know that with you having Labor Day off, that's cool. I'm jealous, but enjoy your Labor Day off, dude. I'm glad you were here to watch the stream. Enjoyed, chatting back with you. I know that this is the only way we really do it. Since I know you'll do videos usually, but I wouldn't really expect you to be on stream with me unless, you probably didn't want to be on camera, which is understandable. But hopefully we can get Joshua on if he's not busy, and I'll see what else I can bring on. I miss doing the streams with John Patel and some of the other people I used to have on the streams. I know everybody gets busy. Yep. Welcome, he says. You do the same? Yep, I will. Thank you. I mean, I do have to go to work later on, Monday, so here, actually, believe it or not, about 13 hours from now I'll be going to work. So after I go to bed, I'll, of course, rest up, and then I'll spend some time probably organizing more of these cards that maybe I might get in the binder tonight. If I don't, I'll definitely give them the binder tomorrow. But, yeah, I guess that's about it. It was fun doing this stream. Fun watching a couple of videos for the heck of it. Both a Pokemon video with me and my pal Joshua, and then one of my old Topps Chrome videos when you get to hear me sound so different. Oh, man. But hey, you gotta grow, you gotta evolve, you do change over time. And just to look back, and like I said, I'm definitely going to discuss stuff with Joshua, and we have done before. We watched both our videos, or watch a video of his, watch a video of mine. We'll definitely have to do that more. But alright, I'm going to get ready to end the stream here. So I'll try you back at a later time, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Twitter, I'll post on Twitter maybe. I'll post here on my main YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, then maybe I'll stream on Twitch for the heck of it on occasion. I don't know. I mostly do both YouTube and Twitch together, never really separate. If I do separate, I mostly do YouTube. But alright, I'm going to wrap it up here. So guys, hope to catch you. Yep, take care to you as well. Yep, take care, my friend, he says. Same to you. Alright. So guys, for those of you watching live, if you did watch live, cool. If not, hey, hope you enjoyed the replay. If you're watching on the replay, either way, I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Rock on. Keep collecting. Stay safe. And if you're here in America like me, have a happy Labor Day. If not, hey, have a good day nonetheless. Like I said, I'll catch y'all on the next one.